Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in the last video, we discussed about EDS, EDS overview, architecture of the EDS, and what kind of authoring available inside EDS, like document-based authoring, or what you see is what you get kind of authoring using Universal Editor, and what all solutions are possible using EDS. So in this video, we'll set up a simple site using EDS, and we'll see how it is like working. So there are some prerequisite to create this site, and first is like you need to have a Gmail account. Basically, we are as I mentioned in the previous video also for document-based authoring. So we are going with the document-based authoring, which is the most common approach. So in the document-based authoring, you have either you can use SharePoint or you can use Google Drive. And that if you are using SharePoint, then you need to use Microsoft Word and Excel. And if you are using Google Drive, and then you can use this Google Docs and Sheet. So we are using Google Drive. So basically, you need a Gmail account so that you can use Google Drive. And Gmail account is also needed. Basically, using that Gmail account, you can create your GitHub account where your code repository will be available, and your EDS related code will be stored in the GitHub repository. As I mentioned in the previous video, only GitHub repository is supported as of now. So you need this. So like using the same Gmail account, you can create your GitHub account if you already don't have it. Like I assume like most of the people will have already have a Gmail account and a GitHub account. But suppose if you are starting fresh and don't have these things, you can create these Gmail account and GitHub account. Then you need this Chrome or Safari browser. Basically, there will be a sidekick extension that we need to install so that we can use that to publish our these content, like document whatever we will be creating, right, as a content author, that need to be published. And right now this extension only available for Chrome and Safari browser. And basically at the time of making this video, it is only available for Chrome and Safari. So you need either one of these two browser. If you are on Windows, definitely you can use Chrome, and if you are on Mac, then you can use Safari. This sidekick extension, I think I explained in the previous video also. Basically, it is used to publish or preview and publish your site. That basically push your document to like content bus inside the content store using the Helix admin service. And then this last 2 points are basically just for the information purpose. We'll not be doing anything related to these 2 points. But basically, if you want to understand like how EDS is what code is written, or like if suppose you want to understand the code flow, or you need to understand if you want to make some changes also, that we will do in the upcoming videos, but not in this video. Then basically you need to have basic understanding of HTML, JS, and CSS. Basically, because all the like EDS is all front end related, like it's very lightweight, and the basic building blocks of a EDS, as I mentioned in the previous video, also is blocks, and these are written in these are basically having just two simple files, one JS file and CSS file, and then there are some like system level files, scripts also available. So all are JS and CSS and related to HTML. So you need to have this basic knowledge. And this Node.js and npm basically needed for the local development environment setup. Basically, you just need to run this AIOCLI command, like AEM up from the root of your project, and so that yeah, basic local development server can be up and running on the 3000 port. So this is needed because as a developer, uh, you want to see your changes immediately, and you don't want to commit any or push any changes to GitHub which are not tested. Because in EDS, when you push any changes to GitHub, then only basically it get pushed to the code bus, using this AEM here, code bus, using this AEM code sync app. And internally it runs some like GitHub action workflow to check few things like the lint error and anything related to that. But basically you need uh, so you don't want to do that. Basically, you only want to commit or push changes which are tested. So if you are working in your local, then definitely you don't want to do all these things like committing every time. So for that, you can simply run this command CLI AEM up, and then you can basically whenever you are making any changes, it will be immediately available. uh, and internally, is I think as mentioned previous in the previous video also, it just proxy the preview server, basically preview CDN or inner CDN. So whatever the content that your preview or inner like preview content or that inner CDN basically show, the same thing will be available using this local development server. So though, without wasting any more time, let's start with the site creation process. So there are like four or five very high level steps available that you need to follow, and there will be some sub steps also of these steps which I'll be explaining. The first thing what you need to do, you need to create your GitHub repo which basically hold or contain this EDS related code. So to do that, Adobe already provided a starter, you can say starter code, so you don't have to build anything from scratch. And what you can do, you can this is called this AEM boilerplate code. You can go to this repository which is provided by Adobe, and then you can basically use this repository to create your own repo. So I can basically click on this, create a new repository, and by default whatever user you are logged in with, that will be chosen here. Like, so this is my user, like AM made easy tech, and then I can give some meaningful name to my website or repository. Actually that's the same repository name we'll use in the website URL also, which I'll explain in some time. So I'll just give AM made easy only. You can give any name as per your like, and it should be public as per Adobe recommendation. Okay, so AEM made easy. Let's create this repository. It should not take much time. Okay, so your repository is available now. Okay, and it is has created one default branch, main branch, and all the code or configurations are available here. Okay, the next thing basically you need to do, as I explained from this diagram also, you need to basically install this AEM code sync app on your repository and give access to your repo. Right now for this particular user, I just have this repository, only this repository which I just created. So I'll give access, but in case of you have multiple repository, you just need to give access only to the repository which you want to, basically which are used for this EDS website. So let's go to this URL. One second, guys. What is happening? I don't know. I'm very sorry, guys. No issue. Somehow I'm not able to copy this link. No issue. Okay, it's copied now. So let's go to this uh, URL, and you need to select only the selected repository, and I can just select the repository which I've just created. Okay, and then you can click on install. So it is installed now, and as I explained from this diagram, it's you can say the vantage point kind of diagram just to show the authoring process. Okay, authoring, and then I don't have like included all the component of EDS in the diagram, which I've already explained in the architecture. So if you want to see the overall architecture, you can watch my previous video. So this AEM code sync app basically listen for the changes in your GitHub repository, and then push those to code bus inside this content hub using the Helix admin service. And when before pushing also, actually it runs a GitHub action workflow just to check for few syntax related things and all those things. And that too you can disable. I'll explain all those things when I'll see you how you can basically customize or make some changes to the default code and configurations. Okay, so once it is done, I think your basic site is ready. Let me go back to the my repository, and basically your site URL is like this. So if it basically the combination of your branch, that is like whatever your branch is, like here we have like main branch, so that branch I need to select or basically give here in the URL, then your repo, so that my repo is AEM made easy, and then owner, whatever the username that you have used. So let me basically use this URL and then change the things as per our repository and the user. So my repository name is AEM made easy, and my owner or the username is AM Made Easy Tech. AM Made Easy Tech. And you can see that this is dot page, right? Dot AM dot page. So it is a preview page. So if I open this, I should open my uh, website. You can see website is created. So this is the default content, which is, or you can see the started content which is available by Adobe. So and you can see they have already mentioned here like this is the like fork repo, and the content that is served basically used to create this website is available on this Google Drive. And I'll just mention about how you can basically change this and then have your own drive, can use your own drive to basically serve this content. So as I mentioned, this is very simple. So your site is created now, and I think you already know the URL structure. It's basically a combination of your branch, your repository, and your username. And basically, combination of these three things along with the dash should not exceed 63 characters. So if I go to this slide here. So this should not exceed, yes, 63 character. And this is a basically a subdomain name constant, right? So a subdomain name cannot be more than that character. So that is, and this is the default domains. Definitely you can have your own custom domain, and then basically you set up your custom domain and use that. Also I can show you how, but not in this video. Later we'll create a video for that. And one more limitation is there, like when you are creating branch or a repo or owner name, cannot contain double dash. Okay, because double dash is already used here. It's a separator between branch, repo, and owner. So if your branch name or repo or owner name contain double dash, it will basically confuse this EDS, and it will have a like, error in rendering your website. You should not use a double dash while giving these name. So our basic site is created now, and you must be wondering how this EDS know from where to take the content, because for GitHub we already install this AM code sync app, right? And it basically that basically syncing this to when you're pushing any changes, it basically getting all the things from your GitHub and pushing it to Codebuzz. But how your content is connected with your code? Okay, so for that, I think it is already mentioned here also. If there's this fstab.yaml file. If you go to the repository, I can show you here. There's this efstab .yaml file is there. It just have one mount point that basically connects your code with the content, or basically tell EDS where the content is, and from where we can we can from where it can be used, right? So what we can do instead of using this drive, it is like shared drive with everybody, we can have our own drive, content in our own drive. Okay, so what we can do, this is this drive. I already opened this and I've already copied the content from here. And so first of all, we can come to our own drive. So this is our drive. We can create a folder here. I can give some meaningful name. Basically, it's not mandatory to give the same name that you have given for your repo, but it will be good if you can give the same. You can use the same name, or you can otherwise you can use any other meaningful name. Then we can create it, and basically we need to share this folder. There's one more step, you need to share this folder with this default uh, user provided by Adobe, that is helix@adobe.com. So let's share this with helix@adobe. Okay, we can share. So this is necessary, and after that we can upload the default content inside our own drive. So I can click on. For time being, like we just need to have, we can just copy, don't worry about this folder, and we can just copy these three important documents. So these are, I think, in a docs format, and we need to convert this uh, to Google Doc. Sorry, yes, so Google Doc. So there's a setting which you can use basically to directly we can go to this setting here. So I can basically let me delete this for time being. Okay, and then you can go to this setting, and uh, you can select this convert uploads to Google Docs editor format. Okay, that you need to select so that it automatically converts your like Microsoft Word doc to Google Doc. Okay, and then you can click on file upload. So now it is automatically converted to Google Doc format and it is uploaded now. So this is my Google Drive link which I need to basically update in this fstab.yaml file. So let me go here and I am directly updating in the main branch and directly updating from here, but this is not the best practice. So you should follow the development best practice and then basically go with this development workflow where you are raising a PR and all those things. But just for the demonstration purpose, I am directly updating here. Okay. And then I commit this. Okay, now I have updated this, and if I go back to this my site and if I refresh this, it is giving 404. And reason being because this content, whatever the new content right now, it is not available in Content Hub as of now. Basically, I need to preview and then publish. So when you basically preview it, and to preview and publish, there we need one more thing, like we need this sidekick extension, which I just mentioned. So when you preview it using Sidekick, it will basically place this document, convert this document to an MD format internally using Helix admin services, and there's one adapter, and then that plays that to preview section inside the content bus, and then when you publish it, basically copy uh, from preview to publish, preview section to live section. This arrow is, I think it's not correct. Basically, it's showing that you are trigger the publish command, but internally it also basically copy the same MD file from preview section to live section. So let me now to preview and publish it, we need this this Google Chrome extension, which I've already installed. If you see here, this AM Sidekick extension, uh, but you can install it. Basically, you can go to here. You can search for this AM Sidekick in Google Chrome or Safari, and then you can install it. So it's already installed, so I'll not install it. What I'll do now, I'll go this. I'll select all the files. Okay, I'll open this, click on the Sidekick extension. I'll select all this and I'll click on this preview. Okay, now it is once you click on preview internally, basically it will push these things, all document uh, from your Google Drive to the preview section inside the content bus. So now if I go here and refresh it, it should be available now. Okay, you can see it is available now. But as we have not published it till now, and if I go to this live page, right, it should give 404 again because we have not published it till now. Okay, so as I mentioned, when once you publish, then only it will basically push the content from preview section to publish section. So let me go to the page section or page this, or this publish option is available. I'll click on publish, and now you can see it is available through .live extension. Okay, so this is publish. Okay, and there are a few other options available. inside this, if you click on edit, basically open this page, right? Your also sorry your Google Doc, uh, so that you can make some changes. We'll be doing this changes in the next video. So this is one of the options. It will directly open the like a Google Doc responsible for this content. Like in this case, it is an index document. Okay, so that option is there, and basically, if you go to page, there's this option to reload. That basically just reload if you made any changes to in your Google Doc and you want to reload it, you can click on reload, it will be reloaded. Okay, so that is one thing. Then and from here also, like, you can either select the preview or live options. Okay, and it is this I symbol gives you some other information, like when it is edited, like previewed or published or not, all those things. Okay, so this is all available through Sidekick. So I think that is all I need to cover in this particular video. And so this site is available now. It's very simple to set up. And I have covered all these steps which basically you need to create a EDS site. And in upcoming videos, I'll talk about the project structure which is available here in GitHub. Okay, and like how you can basically do some other authoring or to create. Basically, I try to create a new page. Okay, and then we'll explain about each and every topic that are basically needed to understand this EDS properly, and then create your own pages or create your own blogs, etc. So till then, um, uh, you can basically wait for my next video.